All right, Kyle, that's your first time coming back and getting third. Can you talk a little bit about it and what it's like to go and do that?
Yeah, it's no big deal, really. I mean, yesterday, he just did some things better than me. I didn't start early enough in the first period, and he's a good enough wrestler to where if he gets a lead, it's going to be tough to come back on him. So just needed to start earlier, and but coming back and wrestling today, every day, no matter what I'm doing, I'm supposed to do it with all my heart, working for the Lord, not for myself or not for any other man. So that is easy. Yeah.
So you've wrestled Otakazi a couple times. Did you have a good feel for what he was going to be doing that match?
Yeah, I had a good feel for what he was going to do. He's a guy who has given me a lot of problems previously as I was up high in my stance, as he stands up high. So this time, normally I like getting ahead, but this time, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't grab his head at all, really. I just stayed on his tricep, kept my right arm down. So I feel good about wrestling him from now on. I think I can wrestle him well.
You said it wasn't hard to get up for today, but did it feel any different, not wrestling?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the hardest part about it, I would say, is just the fact that I didn't get to wrestle Sawju live again because I wanted to wrestle him and I felt prepared for him. So I'd say that if there was any difficult part, that was it. But I tried to do everything as I would do it if I was wrestling in the finals. Same warm up, same type of thought process, same type of approach to the day. So, because I don't want to cheat anything, I want to go at it 100%.
Did you cross paths with Snyder at all in the last 24 hours?
Yeah, we took a bus ride home together yesterday and shared an elevator. So I was thinking if we were in the finals together, it might have been a little weird, but since we were wrestling, and weren't wrestling each other, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, we saw each other. He's a nice guy. And it's not like we're going to have a conversation because I can barely speak Russian and he can barely speak English, so we can't talk much.
Plan to move to UFC after Olympic Games in Tokyo?
No.
No?
No, I won't. Yeah. Why? I want to wrestle longer.
We heard some gossip about it.
No, I won't be doing that.
Speaking of the Olympics, how are you going to use this for your 2020 run, this experience?
I've already taken a couple things and learned from them. Just starting earlier and sometimes I get, the thoughts will come to my head like different things I don't want to happen to me when I'm wrestling. But then when I put it into perspective, it's not that bad, you know? And I'm always looking at Christ as the example. So it's like I give up a go behind. That's what happens if I shoot early. I give up a go behind or give up a push out or something. But Christ had to suffer way worse, and he did it. He endured through it because he had the power to. So I've got the same power inside me, his spirit, to be fearless when I compete. So that's what I want to try and do. I'm still working towards that, still maturing and growing, but I'd like to get there, and I know I will get there. I know I will get there. This was a step towards it.
You're a guy that loves being in the room. Do you take no time off after this?
Yeah, I'll take about, it depends, 10 to 14 days off. I'll be lifting though in those 10 to 14 days, but I'll take those off and then I'll start figuring out my schedule for next year. You know, we've already got trials in April, which is like, 6 months away? Yeah, not much, 6 months away. And then I think the first ranking series tournament's in January, so I want to compete in that. So I'll figure out my schedule and see what makes sense. Yeah.
A couple days before the event we were talking, you said that you're trying to figure out the peaking thing and you like to lift and you lifted whatever 70% Friday. Did that work? The feelings you wanted?
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, I felt good, felt strong, and like I said, it helps me with my weight. I lost 1.65 kilo in my sleep that Friday night, so I got to be bigger. getting into the tournament. I feel like I weigh about 100 to 101 kilo typically, so I'm not cutting much weight, but every bit helps. Still trying to perfect it. We'll continue to work out my schedule so that I feel more and more confident in it.
Really, we all waiting you and Sadulaev.
Yes.
What can you say about your wrestling and you and Sadulaev?
I still want to wrestle him again. Hopefully we can another time. I think this match is going to be a good match with him and Sharipov. I know they both are from the same area in Russia, so I'm sure they've wrestled a lot together. So I'm interested to see how it plays out. But yeah, I mean, Sadulaev's a very good wrestler. I felt like I had a good understanding of him, but Lord willing, we get to compete another time, and we'll see if I do or don't.
Happy with bronze?
Man, it's all good. It's man, like I said, I try to keep things in perspective, and just other things. Man, I get to wrestle. That's my job. That's all I do is compete and train, and it's a pretty easy job. So I just want to do it as hard as I can, and I know God will determine the results, and whatever happens is what's best for me. What's best for me, not meaning gold medals around my neck, but what's best for me in regards to the maturing and becoming holy and blameless in front of Him when I stand before Him when it comes time. So that's my number one focus in life, but everything else I'm called to do as hard as I can as well. So I'm trying to just learn and become like Him.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yep. See you.